Once upon a time, in a sunny forest full of life, there lived a little sparrow named Sunny. She had built a cozy nest high up in a sturdy tree, and inside that nest were her eggs, just days from hatching. Can you imagine the excitement of welcoming new life? But one day, everything changed. Have you ever faced a giant obstacle that seemed unbeatable? Well, Sunny was about to encounter one of the largest creatures in the forest, a huge elephant. With his massive size and clumsy demeanor, little did he know he would cause a big mess in Sunny's life. As he stomped deeper into the forest, he didn't care where he walked. Then, with a resounding crash, the elephant smashed into Sunny's tree, causing her precious nest to tumble down in a heartbreaking moment. The sparrow watched helplessly as her eggs were crushed under the weight of that gigantic creature. "Why would you do this?" she cried. But the elephant, in his bad mood, just laughed and strolled away, oblivious to the pain he had caused. Sunny felt devastated. She looked at the ruins of her nest and couldn't help but feel lost and small. But instead of giving up, her spirit began to rise. She thought about how unfair it was that a giant could ruin her happiness without a second thought. That's when she decided she needed to rally her friends. Flying to her buddy, the woodpecker, she landed on a nearby branch and said, "We must teach that elephant a lesson." The woodpecker, always ready for an adventure, nodded in agreement. They quickly gathered their other friends, the buzzing bee, the cheerful frog, and the pesky mosquito. Each of them had a special talent, and together they could create a plan to show that giant who was really in charge. With great excitement, Sunny laid out their plan. "The bee can annoy him with his buzzing, I can keep him distracted, and you, Mr. Woodpecker, can tap, tap, tap on his head," she said, and the friends agreed enthusiastically. The frog would croak to confuse the elephant even more, while the mosquito would sneak up and give him a little surprise bite. As the friends set off to find the elephant, they could hardly contain their giggles. The bee zoomed right up to the elephant's ears and began buzzing loudly. The elephant swatted at his ears, looking confused. Just then, the woodpecker took his turn, pecking at the elephant's head incessantly, tap, tap, tap. "What's going on?" the elephant yelled, bewildered. The frog loudly croaked, "Ribbit, ribbit," adding to the mayhem. The elephant, now in a total frenzy, had no idea what to do as he jumped and dashed around. But the fun was just beginning. The little mosquito snuck in and bit him right on the back. Ouch! The elephant roared, and in his panic, he slipped right into a muddy pit. Plop! He landed with a big splash, the muddy water covering him from head to toe. The forest erupted into laughter. Sunny and her friends had successfully taught the elephant a valuable lesson: smaller creatures can unite to stand up against anything, even the biggest of foes. As Sunny flew down to the muddy pit, she couldn't help but smile. "Even the smallest ones can win if we work together," she chirped happily. The elephant, now embarrassed and caked in mud, learned that size doesn't always mean strength. When everyone joins forces, incredible things can happen. So remember, whether you're a tiny sparrow or a big elephant, teamwork is always the way to go. Life may throw giant obstacles your way, but with friends by your side, you can conquer anything. Keep that spirit strong and always look for opportunities to lift each other up.